Hi, everybody. This is something I've been wanting to do for a while. I'm big into nostalgia and anything vintage, so I have this stack of Jet magazines and other magazines that I'd like to flip through with you guys. And I'm going to give a little commentary here and there. And this is part one. I'm just going to do these three in part one. May 25th, 1978. January 22nd, 1981, and August 10th, 1992. So let's start with this one first. And check this out. This was only 75 cents. And it has Duke Ellington on the front. It has a stamp on here, Atlanta Junior College Library, May 16th, 1978. So check out Duke and his with the snazzy plaid pants. Somebody told the tea in a book about him, his son. Of course, we're going to see a lot of cigarette ads, and he's very attractive. That's a very attractive man. Look at that bone structure. Y'all, some about them men back in the day, they were very handsome. And please excuse my nails. They look like hell. I do work with my hands sometimes, so. Yes, this is a nice little page to look at right here. He's very attractive. I know some people do these. They don't do much commentary, but that ain't me. I'm going to be talking. I love these phones from back in the day, guys. These home phones, look. That is so, look at Mickey in the back. That is so awesome. And look at the one I think you could carry with you. It came in like a case. Maybe that's for the house. I'm not sure. We had a rotary when I was growing up, even though I'm not that old. It was like a transitional period. Jet magazine used to be the thing. Oops, somebody was reading a folded earmark. Let's see. You could get a subscription, 26 issues for only $10, saving $9.50 off the newsstand. And Jet magazine, they don't have it anymore, so. I have Chantal's fruit flies because my plants, damn it. Oh, here go the part about Duke Ellington. His son says Duke Ellington didn't want a son, held him back, hated women, wrecked marriages, was superstitious, feared cliques. Look at, boy, you could say things back then you could never get away with. Craved vitamins, was a TV addict, disliked clear critics, a successful failure, still the greatest. Wow, that made me want to read that book. How about y'all? Wow. But this is alleged conspiracy, whatever, okay? Disliked formal training. Well, natural artist. Ford introduces Futura. It was $4,291. I love these advertisements. Look at this Colt 45. Look how slick. They could like Colt 45 usually is something we think of as like kind of hood, kind of ratchet, but it back in the day, like you had Billy D advertising for it and stuff. It was so classy looking how they made it look. I don't know if it actually was, but Slender bars. Wow. Blind Tom Bethune, musical prodigy, was born in Columbus, Georgia. Blind Tom could repeat any composition after hearing it once. He could play more than 5,000 selections. Wow. His master earned a fortune from Tom's genius. Ain't that a blip? In one London season, the proceeds exceeded $100,000. This was in May 25th, 1849, so slavery. Wow. This week in Black History. This week's best photo. Brooke Benton and Tracy Harris. She stacked all right. And speaking of stack, here is the Jet Beauty and Miller Time right here, strategically placed next to the Jet Beauty. A Golden State girl, a physical therapy major at San Jose, California State University. Delectable Sabrina Delisa Ashley. Yes, she is. 36, 24, 37, stays in shape. I see. She'll be an inspiring vision to future patients and colleagues as well. I used to like the Jet Beauty. Like when I was younger, I didn't know what it was because I wasn't having those feelings yet. But even just young, it was something intriguing about it. Coke adds life. Coke got a color page. I guess they got the coins to do it. Look at Gladys Knight and the Pips. I didn't know who that was at first. What was that? The winner sports shoe at Sears, looking suspiciously like another brand. Look at that. He looking right too. Y'all, these men back in the day, I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. Look at, he's a handsome man. If you want to join the Army National Guard, they have a little information sheet here. The Sportsman's Ball. They're like the pimp ball. Look at that, y'all. At Caesar's Palace, a day after my birthday, even though I wasn't born yet. Boss ladies, fabulous rides, and more. America's top sportsman. All tickets $100. And this was back in what? What did I say this was? 1978. That's a lot. Wow. Luxurious room. I'm obsessed with Old Vegas, so I got to investigate this some more on my own time. I bet it was lit. There go Esther Roll and JJ. Duke avoided use of, this is back on, you know how they used to continue an article on another page? This is back on Duke Ellington. He avoided use of dope, saw it destroy talented people. Well, he was smart in that regard. I know they're not talking about weed. They're talking about harder things, probably heroin and stuff back then. I love the music chart they used to have in the back. #1 Soul Brother, top 20 albums. #1 So Full of Love by the OJs. #2 Showdown by the Isley Brothers. And #3 Central Heating by Heatwave. Heatwave got some jams, y'all. It make you cry to look at what it looks like now. And that's just my opinion. We had some jazz festivals, new and exciting in 1978. Soul Brothers Top 20 Singles. Too Much, Too Little, Too Late by brother Johnny Mathis and sister Denise Williams. I love that song. Used to Be My Girl by the OJs and Take Me to the Next Phase by the Isley Brothers. All very, very, to look at the talent. The Isley Brothers, George Benson, Rufus and Shaka Khan. I've never heard of Peter Brown. Dance With Me. That sounds familiar. Roberta Flack and Donny Hathaway. I mean, God. Bootsy. Y'all, chime in the comments. Here's what was on television. Here's Johnny Mathis again and Denise Williams. Let's see. Oh, they're going to be on the... I said they're going to be on, like this is now. They were going to appear on The Tonight Show to perform. And we have another very classy ad, Mr. J. And another cigarette ad. Cool. Now let's move on. Here we have a jet from January 22nd, 1981. Richard Pryor and George S. Brown, he and Geesh, or Drag, as an odd couple in Stir Crazy. First thing you see, more cool. Rico. Rum. Marian Edelman. I had to do something on her in like elementary school. Uh-oh. Girl shoots preacher, claims he beat her. Believable. Classy curl. Y'all know I am big into S curls and curls. They go the classy curl. The home curl perm that gives you curls so strong you can pull them, shake them, even run your fingers through them without losing a single curl. All right, classy curl. Seagram's Gin. I love the advertisements. That's my favorite part in the Jet Beauties. Look, there's one of those little suits if you want to sweat. I saw somebody running with one of those on the other day outside, and it was hot as hell. What is this? It's a bust enhancement, something or other. Is it a cream? Y'all, okay, be careful. Not FDA approved. You see, if you read some of these headlines, very little has changed. Here's Richard Pryor and George S. Brown. That's an interesting spelling of George without an E. Brown didn't hesitate to take gay role in film. I know that's right. He want his check. Give me this check, honey. Damn that. A touch of class, not Proline hair food. Really, Jet? I guess. Oh, y'all, I used to use Carefree Curl. I sure did. And they still make it too. Check that out. It's a curl for all seasons. Never again will you worry about moisturizing your hair on cold mornings. I like S-Curl the best, though. Newport, right next to the Jet Beauty, who is an Aries. True to her sign, lovely Devlin Jackson, a computer programmer in Chicago, likes excitement and variety. Among her many diversions are modeling, fashion drawing, and tennis. I love how they used to put the people's interests down there. Like, she enjoys tennis, rock climbing, and reading, as if anyone gives a damn. Like, they looking at that. Ebony Fashion Fair, Society World. Oh, Classy Curls showing up again. Weekly Almanac, Remote Control. A 28-year-old veteran entered the VA hospital in Miami, Florida, complaining he heard radio commercials and blaring country music inside his head. After examining the patient, Stephen Liggett, a medical student at the University of Miami, discovered that pieces of shrapnel embedded in the veteran's skull from an old war wound were acting as a receiver. And then he was tuned into a local radio station. Really? Oh, my Lord. I need to look into that. I don't know about that. It's possible. Here's Stay Soft Fro introduces Curl Kit. I don't think they make a lot of these anymore, but I remember some of these, like from the 90s and stuff when I was doing my own curl. Well, I'm still doing a curl, but I don't think I'll ever let it go. Now, here in this one, bill me $14 for 26 issues. So it went up $4 for 26. We used to have a Chet magazine subscription when I was growing up. Fashion Fair. Aw, Stymie of the Little Rascals had suffered a stroke. Damn, they don't give you no update. They just tell you like a little blurb. Well, I can't read you the Soul Brother top 20 albums really because somebody cut this part out. I don't know what was cut out. Look at this conch. That ain't no perm. That's a damn conch. If you know what a conch is, put it in the comments. But let's see. Stevie Wonder is number 1. Triumph. Isn't that the Jacksons? Yeah, number 2. Celebration. And so on. The top 20 singles: Master Blaster, Stevie Wonder, Jammin', Celebration, Kool and the Gang, Don't Stop the Music, Yarborough and Peoples. And we are to the end of this. You know what I noticed as the years went on? They got thinner. I don't know if you can tell. This is the one from the 90s, and it's the one we just looked through from the early 80s. The jet got real thin as times went on. And this one is from August 10th, 1992. We have some sports figures on the front. Of course, we're starting it off with Newport, Alive with Pleasure. Breath savers. Oh, Cynthia McKinney.